Hi Aquarius, welcome to your May Astrology Horoscope forecast. Welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new to my channel, I talk everything around astrology and tarot. For those of you who want to know more about my work, you may visit my website tarotbyanisha.com. For those of you who are seeking a personal consultation, you may write to me at tarotbyanisha@gmail.com. Should you like the content, do remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. It will allow me to create more content for you. Aquarians, we're in midst of an eclipse season, and we also have Jupiter that is going to be changing signs this month. And this is big news. Jupiter is the benefactor. He's the giver of gifts. As per Greek mythology, he's also known as Zeus, the god of sky. Everything that Jupiter touches, depending on which part of your chart he's coming and aspecting, he tends to magnify it. And second half of the month, we have Mercury, which is going to be going direct. Now, Mercury has been retrograde starting 22nd and 22nd of April, and it is going to be going direct only on the 15th. So try and complete whatever that needs to get completed between the 1st and the 15th of May. If things need to get relooked at, contracts need to get relooked, you need to do some more research work, you need to renegotiate, do all of that in the between 1st to 15th. And post 15th is a time where you should sign fresh contracts. You can begin a new job, you can get married, get into a fresh new relationship, or even a business partnership. Let me break down the month for you. On the 5th, we have a lunar eclipse that is there in your house of career. This is also the house of accolades and how it is that you want the world to perceive you. So this entire month, we have your house of career, which is on top of the axis, and it's absolutely opposite to your house of home. Both of these are lit for you, so both of them are going to get affected this year for you. Now you could get quite drawn to maybe things which are happening at home, and also you could be thinking about your own emotional triggers. Maybe you could be thinking again about the family history. Since this house governs, is ruled by Cancer, and it governs our mother, it could be that, maybe you could be looking or thinking of, your own relationship with your mother. And also, in rare cases, it can also be that a crisis happens and, you are sort of brought back to your roots, you are reunited, or you reach out to your family or to your mother. Also, it can be that because this is also aspecting your house of work, it can be that, you're giving away of authority, that you're giving up on authority, and you're deciding that you no longer want to be in a power struggle. And oftentimes sources of authority, they come from family members. So relationships with parents or children can get affected. It can be that your children start behaving like your parents, or they become extremely constricting or confining, or they act as strict parents with you. And also it can be that during this time, events may happen that challenge you, and you are forced to overcome your emotional legacies that keep you symbolically, from climbing that mountain. Overall, this has to do with parenting, this has to do with emotional roots, and it has to do with ancestral legacies. Try and not give up too much of your authority, Aquarians, even if it is in order to have peace. Try and sort of hold your own as much as possible, and also don't hesitate to take help from your family. On the 8th, we have Venus and Mars that are going together, they're getting together in your house of work and your health, and it's a lovely combination. And Venus, of course, Mars brings about a lot of movement, a lot of activity, and you will find that even, if there is a mundaneness in your day-to-day chores, that you are either you have a lot on your plate, that you're, constantly busy, you find yourself, you are either coming or you're going through the door, and but this also speaks about your own creative ability, your own gifts, natural gifts that are there. Maybe Mars is pushing you to recognize those as well. During this time also, you will find that anything that you do with your body or with your health, whether it is running, whether it is dancing, sculpting, or even pottery, anything that involves you to use your body, use your hands, is going to be extremely therapeutic for you. So try and ensure that you're staying busy with creative ventures, because there does seem to be a lot of emotional turmoil that is indicated this month. On the 15th, we have Mercury that is moving direct in your house of home. And again, so whether you're renting, leasing, buying, there seems to be some amount of action that seems to be happening at home. Maybe some of you have to change homes. Maybe some of you are traveling. Maybe some of you are creating space in your home for your parents to visit. And you need to keep in mind that till the 15th, try and not buy anything expensive. So try and not sign any legal documents during that time. And post 15th is a time that you can, sign fresh contracts, or you can even take a decision regarding a house. On the 17th, we have Jupiter that is joining Taurus, and it is there in this house of your home. It is a space which we share with others. It speaks about our own emotional roots. It speaks about our ancestral legacies. And on the 19th, we have a new moon as well in this house. So this house is brightly lit up for you, Aquarians. Your house of home is like really, really lit up. So you will find, you will get benefits, because Jupiter is the giver. So despite the emotional turmoil, you will find that, benefits from, whether they're from family, property, domestic comfort matters, they are going to get highlighted during this time. And you can find, I would just like to say, in very rare cases, if the planets are really badly aspected, it can be that your home can feel like a prison, that becomes sort of like, you just feel that everything is very constricted. You're not allowed to do things that you would want to do. But otherwise, on a regular Jupiter transit in this house, it speaks about joy and enjoyment in the family, and, good family life. You're meeting with cousins, uncles, aunts, an increased sense of security and safety may be derived from a domestic situation as well, and improvements to your home, your family, and basic psychological foundation are going to be in focus, and a strong sense of stability, inner contentment, and balance is going to be experienced. You will also have opportunities to buy or sell, or again rent or lease new properties. And also you will have, you will be doing some home improvements. Some of you are going to be renovating, some of you are going to be even purchasing new properties or new houses during this time. Some of you are also likely to include a new family member. Maybe there's a new pet that you're getting home, and for some of you it is likely that you'll move to a larger and a more comfortable dwelling during this time. Long-standing family problems, they tend to get ironed out during this transit, and relationships with parents and family members go well. And you may find yourself you may find special enjoyment in getting in touch with your roots or your family traditions, and you're going to be taking a deeper interest in long-term security and wellness for you and your family. You can expect a family reunion during this time, Aquarians, and it's possible that your parents will help you financially, or an inheritance is possible, and you're going to take great pleasure in nurturing others. There is going to be a deeper sense of psychological well-being with this transit, and you will take less interest in worldly ambitions and activities, and you're going to be very content to stay at home in your nest and be over there. On the 21st, we have Mars that is moving into your house of partnerships. These are both personal as well as professional partnerships, and it is said that there is an inherent contradiction between the nature of Mars and that of this house, because it's a house of balance, and Mars sort of brings about that energy of me, I, me, and myself. However, it is the true meaning of this Mars transit in this house is, to teach that the most effective way to use your energy is through work in partnership. So at this moment, it is important to learn to yield and to have a spirit of compromise, both in marriage and in professional associations. Try and avoid unnecessary conflicts with others, and when Mars starts to activate this house of relationships and partnerships, it can be, that you'll find that either your partner is being very demanding as far as attention is concerned, or even at work, you'll find, that people are generally being quite unreasonable and they want you to give that attention. And try not to get too overwhelmed by this, Aquarians. It's just a phase, and you'll just have a sense of that I don't have time for my own affairs, and there I have people who are trying to sort of get my attention or take more time from me. But try and be patient and take advantage of the moment to be as collaborative as possible. We'll close the month on the 22nd with Sun that is moving into your house of love, romance, creativity, and children. So lovely time. I think good time for children, good time to be spending time with children. You will derive some happiness or satisfaction or contentment as far as your children are, or through your children, and a good time to be dabbling in your personal or passion projects. Good time to be even try and get yourself in the creative space, Aquarians, even if it means taking those odd classes of whether they are how to learn how to make sushi, or how to put together flowers or some decoration, anything which involves your hands. Even it can be sculpting, and again pottery. So try and be involved in something which, despite whatever your work schedule may be, so you are able to some way find that balance, and it will be extremely therapeutic for you emotionally. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, Aquarians. I'll see you again soon, and thank you so much for watching.